Home Affairs and immigration officials have reportedly visited the offices of the ANN7 channel for an inspection. They have released a statement. It is believed that scores of staff members from India have expired papers. The visit comes on the back of recent announcements by MultiChoice that it would not be renewing its license with that channel. The channel was bought by Mzwanele Manyi from the Gupta family's company Oak Bay. Well, we're now joined on the line by Mkhuseli Apleni, a spokesperson for Home Affairs. Mr. Apleni, tell us about this visit or raid. What exactly happened at the ANN7 offices?
Good evening to you and the viewers. You know, as the Department of Home Affairs, we've got a responsibility to issue the permits for people to come and work in South Africa. And we've got also to issue people who want to visit South Africa as visitors. So that is our responsibility. Then, once the people are in the country, we need to make sure as well that they do adhere to the permits which were granted to them. Hence, now we are going into businesses. We are checking everywhere whether people are complying. So it is the normal work of the Department of Home Affairs. That's why today we were visiting the ANN7 as we pick it up that there are foreign nationals who are also working there. So we're just going there to check whether they've got valid documents.
And what did you find?
Well, people were there today. They are still going to go back there tomorrow because we went there at the time when the HR was already closed, so that now we can be sure that the people, the documents which they have, they correspond with what it is in the HR department. So tomorrow we'll still be going there just to finalize our check.
Is this based on tip-offs, or is this about MultiChoice saying it's not renewing its license? There are claims that a lot of Indian nationals now will be outside of their visa requirements, maybe because they're not contracted to a company.
No, as I'm saying that it is a routine work which we are doing, not only work at ANN7, we go to other places as well. So even that one was among the areas which people wanted to check. As we can go in, if you go to our strategic plan, you'll find us that we've got a target of how many business must we check in a year so that we make sure that people, they comply. And we do this thing at times both with the Department of Labor or even with the police through a FIELA program. So that is what we're doing. So we're doing our work.
Mr. Apleni, is this really routine work? Because from the statement, as far as I can remember, it only mentioned ANN7. You issued a statement, even though you say HR wasn't even there. And the finance minister himself, his name has come up, his time at Home Affairs, some concerns from some political quarters that visas were fast-tracked for people who worked for the Guptas, and that would obviously include ANN7. So this does look like maybe parts of the moves towards fixing a situation that wasn't kosher in the first place.
I know. There is no, whatever it is, you remember those allegations were there, but as Home Affairs, the only matter which we dealt with it is what was on the record when about the issue of the visas in terms of naturalization. But this issue of people have been fast-tracked. Nobody has come to us with the proof as far as that is not a matter which we have dealt with.
Okay, so right now, nobody's being arrested or deported. You're still looking into the situation of the employees of ANN7?
No, nobody has been have done that. Because remember, we must be very careful when we deal with this thing. So we are, yes, we've got a response, but we have to be ensuring that we are not doing unlawful arrests. Because once we do things like that, then that is when I come back and haunt us. So we do our work, our officials are trained, they know what they're supposed to do, and then based on that, if there is any wrongdoing, then they will deal with it. If people are here legally, no problem, then we leave them and they do their work.
All right, thank you for that explanation. Mkhoseli Apleni, spokesperson for Home Affairs. We take a short break. I'll be back.